hike is kind of our way to get out and about during the winter and show people, tracks and signs of animals that are still around. So most of the time when people think of Michigan winter, they think it's very dead outside and nothing going on, where in reality, there's tons of stuff going on and people just don't know how to look for it. So we kind of walk around our trails and show people what to look for to know that wildlife is still around. We do this every year, usually about this time, so February is kind of a great time. It's kind of the dead smack middle of winter. Winter's getting really rough. People are starting to get really antsy about being indoors all the time. We've had a lot of snow days that we don't always know what to do with or how to enjoy, so sometimes it's nice to be able to get out and do this kind of stuff and see how to look for it so that it gives you an idea on what you can do with some of your free time in the winter besides just staying inside. If the weather's bad on a day of this event, it depends on how bad the weather is, because it's winter, so the weather's kind of bad regardless. If it's really bad, we'll reschedule, especially if we've got people registered for it already. We would contact them via phone, so when you register for any of our programs, you have to give us your contact information, and if the program were to be canceled, we would contact them and put it on our Facebook page also, but usually we try and call everybody who's registered and let them know. If we don't have anyone registered for it and the weather were bad, we'd probably just cancel outright. Having all of this space, even though our the trail loop that we use for this walk is only a quarter mile, but having so much room and so much wildlife to use this room, we tend to see a fair amount of congregation of wildlife that wouldn't be here otherwise. So we see, just today we saw tracks for 3 different age groups of deer and raccoons and different birds, and we had people prints, and we had all sorts of good stuff that we were looking at. So it really kind of showcases what can still be in Shelby Township. This event is $3 per person. You could find it on our Facebook page. We do have online registration for the event where you can go through our Facebook page. There's a little sign up button on our Facebook page. It takes you right to our online registration process. If you haven't registered before, you will have to call us in order to put your name in our system first, but otherwise, you could always just call us or come in also and register that way, and we're happy to do it that way. But the registration, it's not required, but it really does help us kind of estimate how many people are going to be here so that we can have enough materials to do this for everybody.